Nursultan Nazarbayev is a 74-year-old man from Kazakhstan. He's the president of Kazakhstan, and he's the only president they've ever known in their short history. And we're just getting some news about their recent election, which is concerning to say the least. So I'll get to the results of the election in a second. But first, let me tell you about his opponents. Turgan Sizdikov is a 68-year-old politician representing the Communist People's Party of Kazakhstan, and Abulgazi Kusenov is a 63-year-old who has held various government positions, also running against him. And the rest of the population, or I should say the rest of the opposition, is in jail or exile, leaving the country. So you're beginning to see what the problem is here in Kazakhstan. Nazarbayev recently appointed his 30-year-old grandson to the position of deputy governor of Astana, which is Kazakhstan's capital, and his nephew is considered a powerful member of the security services. So nepotism all day long, just appointing, okay, you're now head of the capital. You have no experience doing anything like that at all? I don't care. You're related to me. You're head of the capital. Okay. Quote, Nazarbayev first rose to power in the former Soviet state in 1989. He's been widely criticized for suppressing political freedom and allowing a culture of corruption to fester in the oil-rich state. So are you now ready for the results of the election? Nazarbayev was reelected with 97.7% of the vote. Dude, a word of advice, if you're going to steal an election, go with 54%. Not that hard. 52.5%, 54%. Once you get to like the 54% and above range, you can still call it a crushing victory, because that is a crushing victory. In politics, 54% is like, ooh, mandate to act. But see, the thing is, when you're in a place that's not democratic and has never been democratic, they don't know that. So in their mind, they think like, what do we do? 98%? That sounds good? We need to make it seem like we have overwhelming support. By the way, I don't know if in Kazakhstan they speak Russian. They speak with those kinds of accents. But we're just going to go in that direction anyway. How can a whole room of people who are in on this corrupt nonsense approve it? And I haven't gotten to the best part yet. Here's his quote on this absurd election. I apologize if these numbers are unacceptable for the super democratic countries. Super democratic countries. You're either democratic or you're not, big guy. Not super democrat. Are you an ultra mega democratic country? But there was nothing I could do. If I had interfered, it would have been undemocratic. He's like, I can't interfere in the rigged election because that would be undemocratic. No, the rigging in the first place is what's undemocratic. So look, the West has many problems. We talk about them ad nauseum. In fact, we probably talk about them too much because that's all we fucking talk about. But understand, it's not like other places do not have their own problems. In fact, at least on this front with stolen elections that are obvious, Kazakhstan seems to have us beat. And again, perhaps if you're going to be as corrupt as you are, which you shouldn't be, go with 54%. That'll do.